Hey y'all, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. If you're watching the replay, fast forward. You're watching the replay, fast forward a few minutes. Okay, okay. Fast forward, fast forward. I got to get set. Oop. All right, y'all, let's see here. All right. Wish I could play music, but YouTube, they do something called copyright strike. If it was Zoom, I could, but they won't allow you. It'll cut off the streams. That's why I don't do music. But again, if you're watching the replay, fast forward. Okay. Thank you for joining. I see hundreds of y'all are starting to watch my lives. I'm like, this is kind of cool. All right, we're gonna count down here. Oh boy. I just try to do it early so folks will know. Let me see here on the stream. Yep. See, I see it on my end. All right, so let's start this over. And let me be an example of you don't have to have things perfect to get started. Just start. Okay. You don't have to have things perfect to get started. So we'll get started here in just a moment. Mm, mm, mm. Life is good, y'all. Keeps just getting better and better. There we go. All right. Get started here in just a minute. Hey, Charlie. Good morning. The timer is because we're going to get started here in a minute. You got to use your inferences. We're going to get started here in a minute. Thanks for joining us. Welcome. Good morning. Yep, that's what it's for. Oh, boy. Okay, here. Good morning, y'all. We're going to get started here in 30 seconds. Yay. Get my last little bit of cough medicine so I'm not coughing. You're listening to the replay, fast forward. You do not have to listen to me mumbling. If you're live with me, welcome. All right, we got to get started. Let's get this party started. Okay, here I come, y'all. All right. Hey, Charlie, I got to be creative because YouTube will not allow me to pre-schedule the meetings. So I got to be creative, okay? It just is what it is. Make sure my volume, you guys can hear me okay? Okay, good. Good morning, y'all. Okay, let me pause so I can so I can trim this video later. Hey y'all, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us choose to rejoice and be glad in it. We will serve the Lord. He's our refuge, our fortress, our strength, our God in whom we do trust. Y'all, this is a great day. It's a great day. It's a great day. Y'all like my pink. So, hey, your pa, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Well, whoever said I don't look a day over 20, I'm way over 20. I'm more than double 20. And today's a special day. And I'm not going to tell y'all yet, so stay to the end. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. My name is Montina. That is my government name, as folks will say. And I'm so excited that you're here. And I see some men jumping in. Y'all are cool. You guys are cool. I call my men, especially over 50, DEAs, excuse me, distinguished, experienced, and admirable. We adore you all. I adore my husband. My husband's close to 60 and he's amazing. And I created this call for a daily dose of inspiration for women that want to get married, stay married, and want to attract the love they desire and deserve. There are still women in this world that want to love y'all men. And there are still men in the world that want to love y'all women. Do not let the red pill, purple pill, black pill, blue pills deter you. There are men that want and desire companions, romantic relationships. None of us want to lose everything. We don't. None of us want to get married with the thought of a loss. So we want to get married and stay married. And what I found from a practical side is everyone's like, marriage is so hard. Well, what in the world are we supposed to do if all the older women are telling us is marriage is hard? Like, I'm getting to the point where I'm gonna start saying, shame on y'all. Now, I'm an older woman now. I talk to younger women, I talk to older women, I talk to anyone that will listen. Marriage is absolutely amazing. Okay, you get what you qualify for. So if you didn't kind of pick the one and you're with him now, like, oh my God, that's what you qualify for at the time. Y'all got to figure this out or move on. Okay, you're not an oak tree. Some of y'all in miserable marriages, but you don't have to be. So I'm not here to say be in a miserable marriage. If there's abuse going on, emotional, physical, get a therapist and make a decision. But life on the other side is great too. First marriages, 50% end in divorce. Second marriages, 67% end in divorce. Third marriages, 73% end in divorce. Y'all know these stats because I say them every single day. My husband and I are part of the 5% that are in a third marriage. That's why I'm not here trying to talk about, I'm just giving advice. I'm here to make it practical. There are just some things that if I had have done them differently, would I stay married to them? Nah, probably not. No, but things that I know now that I wish I would have known back then because it was me. So there are some things now that I want to point out and say, hey, sis, have you thought about this before you kind of want to exit or jump over the fence? Because, honey, the other side, like they say, the grass may not be greener. It could be greener, but you're just dealing with different dogs in the grass, okay? Different poo poo. Because some little dogs give little poo poo, big dogs have big poo poo. You might not be dealing with a crazy mother in law because he's older, she passed, but you might be dealing with crazy sister in laws and crazy ex wives and crazy kids and crazy step kids, not step kids of yours, his step kids. I'm telling y'all, there are things people just don't talk about. And maybe it's taboo, or maybe they haven't gone through it. Maybe they're ashamed. I don't know, but I'm going to talk about it. Okay. So, excuse me, I have an agenda. I'm so sorry to be coughing. I have an agenda. I have an agenda. So, and thank you, y'all, for the birthday wishes. Hey, y'all, good morning. So, today we're going to do our devotion, and it's talking about a passive mind, Joyce Meyer. And really, it's just here. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. This statement is certainly true concerning the area of passivity. Most Christians are not even familiar with the term, nor do they know how to recognize the symptoms. And I just kind of use this blanket with everyone because we have different beliefs and faiths here, and I respect that and honor it. Passivity is the opposite of activity. It is a dangerous problem because the word clearly teaches we must be alert, cautious, and active. You know, there's a real enemy, no matter what you believe, that's out to get you. And I'd be like, why is everything ever always happening to me? Well, honey, you kind of are a special butterfly, but you're not because it's happening to all of us. Just because we're not vocal don't mean we're not going through something too. Okay. But we have to learn how to put on the weapons of work, like our whole armor, and just be out here like, oh, you trying to mess with me? Let's go. You got to be ready to fight. Okay. So she said she read the different definitions of the word passivity, and it described as a lack of feeling, lack of desire, general apathy, lukewarmness, and laziness. Evil spirits are behind passivity. Call it negative spirits, whatever you want. The devil knows that inactivity, failure to exercise the will spell the believer's ultimate defeat, especially in our marriage. Laziness, think about it. Lukewarm, I don't really like him today. Lack of desire, I don't really want to have sex with my husband. Oh my God, I'm not feeling him. Well, you committed to him. Okay, we committed to these husbands we have. So, as long as a person is moving against the devil by using his will to resist him, the enemy will not win the war. He cannot win in your marriage. That's why I'm here. Like, yeah, he's annoying and frustrating, and maybe you don't feel like talking to him today, but today we're gonna talk about the practical side because you still need to do some of the things you don't feel like doing. So many believers are emotionally ruled that an absence of feeling is all that's needed to stop them from doing what they have been taught to do. They praise if they feel like it, they give if they feel like they keep their word, and they don't feel like it, they don't. We're going to talk about that today in our marriages. I did not feel like going to the gym today. Oh my God. I literally got dressed in 3 minutes, which is why y'all always kind of see me in the same color. I wear all black. I have black tops, black pants, and I just changed the sports bra. I just literally was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm tired." And my husband's body was warm. He was in the bed. It was cold in the house. I was like, "Oh," but I went and I went because I'm consistent. I'm committed. There's some discipline there. There are days when I don't feel like talking to my husband. He works my nerves. He come in, I just be like, "Hey, honey. Hi, my love. How was your day?" Because I pray before I say we have to be emotionally mature. Okay. So as we're going through this, we talk about our power, which is coming from things that we're reading and doing because we're doing the work. Our prayers, pray before you say, meditate, think on these things. Think about the good things about your husband. They have such amazing qualities because you picked him. The purpose of your marriage is to make you the best version of yourself, which is talked about in the Go Giver marriage. Okay. I have a lot of resources I share because, sis, we can't make it without the resources. So, the purpose of marriage is to give yourself fully to another and in the process become your best self. Okay. I want us to be our best selves. Okay. And then the practical side. Woo, 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 woo. And what came to me for today is, honey, sis, my sis, is he your priority? The reason I do these things is because when I reflect back, and sometimes when I reflect in the present, in the past, my husband now, even in this marriage, has not always been my number one priority. There are some days where I'll just, I haven't written a note or haven't left the water because I prioritized other things. And early on, before I married my husband, when we were dating, I own a company. I've owned a company 10 years and I've done very well in business. So, but business is very masculine in nature. It's very logical, thinking, analyzing. So it's masculine energy. My husband was like, "What hours do you work?" I was like, "Oh, 7 a.m., 7 p.m. Sometimes I sleep in my office." And he said, "That will not work for me. I get off at 3. I want you off at a decent hour." And he would call me FaceTime. Like, "You're still in your office." Now, that might not work for you. I was okay with it. My husband said, "Listen, I will provide, I'll take care of you, but I want you available for me." So what does that tell me? Quality time is important to him, right? My time, he just wants me available. I'm okay with that. But is your husband your priority? Or is your career your priority? Are your friends your priority? Are your adult kids your priority? Is your family your priority? Is your mama your priority? There are sometimes my daughter wants to sit on the phone, we talk, but when I hear her fiance come in, I say, "Hey, I'll talk to you later." Go talk to him. Or when my honey comes in, I'm not on that phone because he's my partner. And once in a blue moon, if I know that we've already talked for the day and he's coming in and out, what's your priority from a relationships, your body? What's your thing with him? Your thing in the house. Are you listen, some of y'all just too comfortable. Now, this I ain't had no problem with, but I see it. I see some of y'all out and about. Not y'all here, but people. Wear your lingerie. Be sexy, sexy. I was talking to a friend recently about taking some little lap dance classes that, again, with our sensuality and our sexiness. Sometimes that leaves when we have kids and we forget, honey, you're not a mommy. Well, you're still a mommy, but you don't have, your boobies aren't just for your babies. They for your husband too, to be enjoyed, to enjoy you in your youth, enjoy you in your age now, enjoy you in your older age. I have an auntie in her 70s and we talk. She's like, you inspired me to put my lingerie back on. I said, that's right. The things about it, I can tell your priorities walking in your house, in my library. When I say marriage is a priority, my husband's a priority, I study these things because I want to make this last forever. And yes, I do the work, but guess what? It reflects back onto me when you take care of your flower beds, when you take care of your nails, when you take care of your hair, when you take care of your skin, your priorities, what do? They flourish and they thrive. So water the garden that you're in with your marriage. Make sure he's your priority, sis, because we talk a lot about men. Oh, he cheating us. That women do it a lot more because we do it better. Because let me tell you, there's a little slick guy at my gym. He always speaks to me, "Hi, Montina, and that." Listen, I don't need your attention. I get a lot of attention at home, but we have to be mindful. There's someone that wants to show your husband attention, but there's someone that wants to show you attention too, and be mindful. He needs to be your priority, sis. He needs to be your priority. Okay, so those are things that are important. Love on him in a special way. And one of the things I want to bring up from this book, Getting to I Do, prioritizing, and I'll get to the comments here in a second. I don't really look at them when I'm trying to get through these. Questions this book will answer, again, for my single ladies, all my single ladies, and my married women. Read these books to get back to either what you had, because sometimes 10 years in, 15 years, 20 years in, it's like it's easy to get comfortable. But honey, baby, you got to still do it for him, and he needs to do it for you. What men want from women and what women want from men. This is what this book will answer. Why equality doesn't work, but equity does. How to tell if he's a giver or a taker. How to tell if he's a woman hater. How to tell if you're a man hater and how to change into a man lover. Why a feminine woman shouldn't make the first move. Why a feminine woman doesn't tell her masculine man what she thinks, just how she feels. Why a masculine man can't fall in love with when he is with a woman, only when he is away from her. That's important too. Why you should never have sex with a man until you get a commitment from him. Why a feminine woman can't pursue a masculine man. How to tell if you rather be the male in the relationship. So I'm going to stop with that one because she has a quiz in this book that I think is important. That's why I want you to get it. Are you the woman you think you are? Woo, sis. When I first took this quiz, I teetered on, do I want to be the masculine or the feminine? I was two questions away from being the masculine energy. This is energy. I'm about as girly as they get. But from an energy standpoint, I had to take care of myself my whole life, taking care of my kids, single mom, divorce, buying a house. Like I did a lot of the logical things just like you, but you need to make a choice because you'll begin to understand, okay, am I the masculine energy in my relationship? I look good, I'm a feminine woman, I'm soft, but you're the masculine energy. You are always doing all the thinking, all the decision making, so he can't lean into his masculinity because it's not coming up because you take care of everything. Okay, some of the things in here, she asked, you enjoy living alone because you don't have to deal with other people, you have more time to work, you enjoy the time it affords you after work to please yourself. You and your fiance are buying a house. You have more money to invest than he does. What do? Put in more money, put in your half share only, expect him to provide a house for you. Again, real clear questions so you can decide, are you the woman that you think that you are? And again, this is going to help you with the priorities for your husband and your marriage because some of this is, we know he should be the priority, but I brought up my Rubik's Cube the other day. It's complicated. I hear y'all. Sometimes I meet y'all and say, we're separated. It's just so complicated. These are complicated too. But guess what? There's a solution online to solve it. Gotta do the work. You don't just sit here for years. I will never figure this out if I don't go online and figure out what is the logic behind it to make it work. And that's again what the things that I'm sharing here. The other thing is you gotta talk. Sometimes the big thing with communication, 15 minutes a day, he talks about his needs, her needs, how to have a marriage, build a marriage that lasts. And yesterday I mentioned the 4 seasons of marriage, but we're not going to get to that today because I'm not going to keep y'all long. I have a class to teach for my county today. Again, I've been in business full time for 10 years. I lead a lot of classes around doing business with the county. I have a contract with the Atlanta Hartsfield Jackson Airport. So, yeah, y'all, I'm kind of busy on the other side of life. Someone thought I was retired. I'm like, no, I'm busier than I look. And I'm going to my Chicago step class tonight. But I want you to make sure he's your priority. Okay, sis, he has to be your priority. So, last thing that I'm going to leave with today is our hobbies are important. Y'all, my hobbies are written out. Hobbies are important. Write out the things that you love and enjoy. Your self-care is important. Okay, brush your hair, focus on your skin, do things that you love. I'm telling you, spiritual, emotional, physical, mental. Self-maintenance, just getting your nails under your wax. But what's your self-care look like? And then you need your sister circle. I texted a few sisters this morning. Just love on your sisters. Unicorns and rainbows. You guys, listen, everything doesn't need to be super duper duper deep and heavy all the doggone time. Just be soft with each other. Okay. And of course, we put on our whole armor, Ephesians 6:11. Okay, put it on, put it on, put it on, put it on, because you're gonna deal with something. Like I said, if it ain't these adult kids, grandkids, little kids, big kids, moms, woosah. Prioritize things, but prioritize your husband. Send him that sexy text. Baby, I'm just thinking about you. Thank you for all your hard work. Oh, Montina, it's hard. Honey, some of us been in this valley. We come up out the valley and we are looking over the valley because it's going to happen. But we can create an eternal summer. And if you're my Happy Wife Project, that's the book that we're reading, the 4 seasons. I keep saying 5 seasons. You can create an eternal summer in your marriage. All right. All right. Hey, hey, hey. So I'm going to go to the comments here in a second. Oh, Alex, hey. So it's my birthday. It's my birthday. It's my birthday, birthday, birthday. We're gonna party like it's my birthday. Okay, we celebrate this weekend. When my husband left this to my wife, for my wife, he picks the best cards, and I'm just gonna read it. It says, Montina, too often our busy schedules have us racing past each other, and that ain't really true. But today I want to stop for a minute so I can tell you something I'm always thinking. I'm so thankful for the life we built together. I'm so lucky to be your husband, and I love you so much. And happy birthday. With all my love, my honey bunny, bunny, bunny. Yeah, listen, this is enough. Okay. People kept saying, well, what are you doing for your birthday? I'm going Chicago step. And my husband knows this is important to me. We got a dance coming up on Friday. So again, don't let other people's lives dictate yours. Comparison is the thief of joy. And what do we know here? The joy of the Lord is your strength. No weapon formed against you, your husband, your marriage shall prosper. It's not going to work. Pick your battles. Be soft, sis. Be kind. Be sexy with your husband. You all he got. In terms, the only place he can get it, get it, get it. Okay. And he's the only person you can get it from. So again, make him your priority. All right. So let me go in the comments real quick. Okay, let me go in the comments real quick. Good morning. Hey, Charlie, coming out. Hey, your pop. So happy you're here. Oh, I'm 47 today, so I'm way past 20. All right. Thank you for putting the scriptures in. Good morning, Yvonne. Hey, Chia Chia. Hey, Glendora. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Alex. Okay. Oh, Alex, I don't know what's going on with you, but I hope you feel better. Hey, Kai. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right. Hey, you guys. Good morning. All right. Okay. Here's my ex. Okay, well, ex Hugo, I don't know who he is, but he's being silly. All right, hey Deidre, good morning. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Hey Jennifer. Hey Hope. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. All right. You guys have an amazing day. This is the day that the Lord has made. We can choose to rejoice and be glad in it. And I see you. I'm here every Monday through Friday, 7:30 until I try to do 7:45, but like 15, 20 minutes. And you can listen to the replay. But y'all, I ain't going nowhere. I think this is like our 55th call that I've done. I enjoy it. So as long as y'all show up, I got topics to share. Prioritize your spouse. He has to be your priority. And again, with our minds, don't have a passive mind, have an active mind. It takes work to be married, but it's fun. Okay, make it fun. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye. Have an amazing day.